Hello everyone. So guys, today we are going to discuss the introductory lecture of semester 3rd M.Ed. Right guys? So I have already uploaded this lecture regarding the introductory, what are the contents of all the semester 3rd. Okay, but many students were requesting कि sir please upload regarding the practical sessions. Okay, what are the contents in the practical? So today I will talk more about the practical sessions. Okay, so first we see that mainly in our M.Ed semester 3rd, right, we have 4 theory papers and 3 practicals. Okay guys, 4 theory paper and 3 practicals. Okay, just see the next slide. Yes, these are the 7 papers. Okay, first paper, specialization course 1, specialization course 1, second specialization course 2. Okay, now it is clear to all of you. Okay, third is advanced educational research, and fourth is teacher education. Okay, so we have the 4 theory papers, right? First specialization course 1, second specialization course 2, third advanced educational research, fourth teacher education. Okay, regarding these theory paper I have already uploaded a one video, you can check from there. But today we will talk about 3 practicals. Okay, what are the names of practical? You can see that first practical is an internship, second is dissertation, and third is academic writing. Right guys, you can see that internship, dissertation and academic writing. Okay, I have written practical, 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 okay, in front of all the 3 practical papers, right? And ये name भी आपको ना, you have to know about the paper number, right? 6 paper you have given in the M.Ed semester 1, 4 theory and 2 practical. Okay, in the second semester you have already given the 6 paper, 4 theory and 2 practical. 6 and 6 are 12. Now 13, 14, 15, 16 is your theory paper, and rest of 3, 17, 18, 19 are your practical sessions. Right guys, as I have already told in the beginning, today we will discuss about more about the practical sessions. Right guys, so I start with the practical files. Okay, first of all you have to make the 3 project file, okay, in the practical. And I advise to all of you guys, you have to make with your handwriting, right? Because you have the experience, at the time of a viva many questions are asked, right guys? So in this every practical, 3 practicals file, 3 project file you have to make. These are interdependence. How interdependence? For example, under the academic writing, contents are, you have to review a one book. Second is you have to review a research article. Guys, if you don't know how to review a book, how to review a research article, even how to write a one article, it is in your practical part. Okay, then how you can make a dissertation? Okay, so that's why this third semester is very much important. Practical session is very much important, and I advise to all of you, it is a simple work. Okay, 3 project files you have to make. Even the sample of the project file I will share with you. You can download from my Telegram channel. You can see over there. Okay, even in today's lecture, I will show you the sample file. Even I will tell the contents of the sample file and how you have to make. But the important thing is that you don't have to copy. Okay, you have to make different things. Okay, so that you can justify your answer over there at the time of a practical in the month of March. Okay, because your exam would start in the month of March. Okay guys, so we discuss all the 3 practicals one after the other. Okay, first we see the syllabus. Okay, what are the contents of all the 3 papers? Okay, what are the contents? See the syllabus. Okay, so I'm going to open the syllabus file, right? Already I have opened all the files so that it would be easier, so that directly you can go to the practical part. So guys, this is the practical file, uh, syllabus of practical file. This is the first. Okay, you can see that. Okay, code 17, paper 17. Okay, internship, right? Internship means that in your college you have to teach to the B.Ed students as you did in M.Ed semester second. Okay guys, so what you have to do, so you can see this suggested activities. Okay, these are the suggested activities. Already you have the syllabus, you can see that. Okay, but mainly I am telling, so under this 15 or 20 lessons plan you have to make. Okay, whatever you are teaching to the B.Ed students, and after the lesson plan, daily activities and making the report, daily report, you have to mention over there. Okay, it is a simple work as you make already, you have already made in this semester second. Okay, second practical, this is the dissertation. Okay, second one is, so what are the contents of dissertation? Now see, this is important. Even I would say this is the most important as compared to other two files. One is internship, second is academic writing. This is a very complex thing, and okay, this is the major part. In fact, why I'm telling you the major part, what happens guys, whenever you have to make a dissertation, so basically dissertation includes 5 chapters, but in this practical you have to make 3 chapters. 3 chapters. Okay, you can see that. What are the suggested activities? Comprehensive review of related literature, selection oblique development of research tools, and collection of data. Collection of data. In this semester you have to collect the data, right? Whatever the sample you have chosen, you have told in front of the examiner. Okay, think that in the semester second, you know that na, this sample you have taken. Up now that sample, ninth or 10th class of CBSE school, Haryana schools, any 200 sample, 300 sample, now you have to collect the data. Okay, research tools and collection of data. Next is submission and presentation of a progress report of research work. Okay, in brief I explain. Basically in the dissertations part you have to make 3 chapters, right guys? The first chapter is the introduction chapter. Okay, it is like the same synopsis. Okay, many contents, almost the same contents you have presented. Okay, but now when you have to make the chapter first, you have to elaborate more and more, okay, about your variable, what you have chosen, right? And second chapter, okay, the name of the second chapter is review of related literature. Okay, here you have to mention all the reviews that will support your study. Okay, whatever your topic is, whatever your research study is, you have to mention all the reviews. Guys, what is dissertation basically? What is PhD? About the facts and figure. If you don't mention from where you have taken the data, right, then you cannot even justify your answer over there. You cannot even satisfy the examiner over there, right? So reviews of related literature is very much important. Okay, and the third chapter is design, method and procedure. Design and procedure, plan and procedure. Okay, you can write any of the heading, but under the third chapter you have to talk about your sample, okay, sample techniques. Then you have to talk about research tools. Yes, okay, what are your research tools you have used, you have applied to these students in order to gather the data, right? You have to mention all the things over there in the 3 chapters. Okay, so in brief we have understood the syllabus, and the third one is academic writing. Okay, see the academic writing. This is the third file, third project file, academic writing. Okay, what you have to do in the academic writing, now you can see that now it is clear to you, right? In the academic writing, number one is you have to do the book review. You have any of the book. Okay, you can take the B.Ed book, any of the B.Ed book, okay, or any of the book. Mostly students take the B.Ed book because you have already done the B.Ed. So any of the one book you have to review. Okay, you have to write each and everything under a review of one book. Second is review of one research article, right? Writing research article. Okay, you have to review a one research paper. Third is you have to write a one article by your handwriting, right? Means whatever the research article you have chosen, you have to write by yourself. Okay. Fourth is you have to talk about any events, any news, right? Reflections on any news related with education. So any five guys education news you have to write. Okay, from any newspapers you have read that hana regarding the news, this is education news. Okay, you have to mention the newspaper name over there and you have to review in your way, right? So these are the four part of academic writing. Okay, so now I conclude. Basically in a practical you have to make the three project report, right? One is internship, second is dissertation, third is academic writing. Clear guys to all of you? Okay, next I show you two project files. Okay, one is internship file, second is academic writing. Okay, now I show you what should be your content. Okay, so from directly from the file I tell you how you have to start your work. But guys, here one thing you have to note. Okay, you don't have to copy those contents. Okay, I'm just giving you that file just for your sample. Okay, you have to write differently each and every student. Okay, sometimes now what happens, you friends are over there. Okay, you make the same thing, so guys it would be questioned over there. Okay, I'm telling you even starting of the session, right? You have to different, each and everything should be different. Even your research studies are different, hana, your all the topics are different. Similarly these files should be different, right guys? And one thing I will tell you how these files are interdependent. Okay guys, so I start with the internship file. Directly from the internship file, okay, what are the contents of internship file? So guys, this is the contents of internship file. Okay, see that. So basically in the internship file, you have to make the 15 or 20 lessons plan. You have to write the, I think there is no need to explain more about the lesson plan because you know that, huh? In the last session also, last semester, you have taught to the, all the students even, and you have make the, 15-20 lessons. You already know that. Similarly, in the, semester third, you have to, teach to the B.Ed students of your respective colleges where you have got the admission, and you have to make those lessons plan. And after these lessons plan, ye dekho, you can see that 14 or 15 lessons plans are written. Okay. So this is the lessons plan. Okay. You can see that in the next, ye dekhiye lesson plan, right? So lessons plan about, right? So these lessons plans you have to make, 15 or 20. Okay. Then after that, okay, you have to some activities which you have to perform. You have to make a daily report. Okay. At the end, you have to write over there. Okay. So first file is very easy. Now we talk about the second file, academic writing. Okay. I'm going to open the second file, academic writing. So this is a file of academic writing, and even the contents of academic writing we have just seen. Huh? What are the contents of the academic writing, right guys? So what were the contents of academic writing? Number one, review of one book. Number second, review of research articles, at least two. Third is writing research article. Fourth is you have to write the 5 news related with your education. So guys, from that way you have to learn. Okay, I'm your teacher, huh? I'm putting the lecture on the YouTube. Okay, I know each and everything, but basically you have to appear. Okay, so you have to learn these all things, right, guys? So first is just see that book review, how you have to do the writing regarding the reviewing of the book. Okay, just see that. Okay, this is the what this guy has chosen. This is a first, you should know about the book review. Okay, what is a book review? You have to write the definition. Book review, basically you have to talk about, you have to analyze the content of the book. Okay, it is written here, you have to analyze content, style and merit. Okay, so directly I go over there, right? How to write a book review? These are the steps. Means any of the book you choose, okay, and what are the steps you have to write so that you can satisfy the examiner. Okay, because you have to, why you have to satisfy the examiner? Because he will come to know, that how to review a book. If he will come to know how to review a book, that, then automatically he will come to know that all the dissertation work you have done by yourself. Okay, because in a dissertation part, second chapter is review of related literature. If you don't know how to review a book, how to review the research article, how to write an article, how you have completed your dissertation, right, guys? That's why I'm telling you have to make by yourself. Okay, guys? So what are the steps of the book review? Number first, introduction. Okay, under the introductions, what you have to write? You have to talk about book cover, how was the cover of the book. Okay, and about the author's name. Okay, second is thesis. ये steps हैं. After that, okay, we will see that this guy has chosen which book and how he has written. Okay, see that. Then under the thesis, under the second, this is the second step of the book review. Under the thesis, you have to talk about what are the contents of the book. Okay, what are the chapters names, what are given over there. Okay, under the thesis, write a brief description of the book, only brief description, right? Third is a body. In a body, you have to talk about in detail, little bit in detail. Like body, talk about, about 3 quotations, summarize the book, and in the last conclusion, may you have to talk about, your opinion, this book is useful for which purpose. Okay, guys. So these are the, 3 or 4 steps. Even you can add one or more. Okay, it is not standardized. Okay, only there are 4 topics of this. You can review the books in your style, guys. Okay, basically you do this thing now, it makes your research aptitude. Okay, if you have made your research aptitude, you can make number of steps also, right? Now we see that this guy has chosen which book and how he has written the content. Okay, see that. Book review of learning and teaching. Okay, book review of learning and teaching. This guy has selected one book, learning and teaching. Learning and teaching book is a B.Ed book, guy. Okay, guys, this is a B.Ed book he has selected. It was, even I have read that book. This book, learning and teaching, it was authored by Mangal sir, Dr. S.K. Mangal and Dr. Uma Mangal. Okay, it is written. It is written. Okay, and it was Kandan publication in Ludhiana. Okay, you should know na who is the author of the book. Okay, who is the publisher of the book. If you don't know, so how you can justify your dissertation? It was made by you, right? So you should know each and everything. This is the reason this project files are interdependent. Okay, I use the word na interdependent. So this is the important, right? So learning and teaching, he has selected a book written by S.K. Mangal and Dr. Mrs. Uma Mangal and Tandon Publications. ये देखो, you have to click a pic, वो particular pic you have to paste in your project file, right? At least 3 or 4 pages. This is the cover page, and under you can see first page, second page and third page. Okay, then you start heading book review of learning and teaching. Okay, what was the first step? First step was introduction. Second was thesis. then third was body, fourth was conclusion, right? So introductions mein it was mentioned you have to mention the book cover and author name. Book cover, the cover is very, he has written the cover of the book is colorful and attractive. Okay, the title of the book is simple and bold. About author, author may you can mention the author name, author qualification, he has mentioned the author qualification. Okay, at the end it is written. Sometime when you open a book now, on the first page under the preface it was written. Okay, this is the qualifications of the author. Here it has written Dr. Mangal, S.K. Mangal and Uma Mangal. Okay, third is publication. Okay, Tandon publication, we have seen over there, Ludhiana. Under the thesis, learning, these are the contents of the book. Learning strategies, individual differences, and theories of learning. These are the content, these are the chapter names. Okay, because you are reviewing each and everything. Teaching, variables, phases, right? Social constructive approach, teaching की है. It was written by Brunner, Ausable, Vygotsky, right? वो सारे कंटेंट्स हैं. ऐसा नहीं बुक उठाया और उसको ऐसे लिख दिया. तो you should know a little bit about it, okay? And honestly, you should know the content of the book. For example, I know orally the content of these all books. I know that, okay? So what are the contents? So guys, similarly, you should know that. And even examiner, if you have mentioned a particular book, so examiner knows each and every book, okay, regarding the education. Okay, so if you didn't go through the book, so he can question on you, okay, why you have not written this, right? So you have to see the book also. Okay, then teaching strategies and conclusion. So he has written a conclusion on 3 or 4 lines. For example, if I'm going to review a book, so I can write that my own way. For example, in front of you I'm discussing with you, I can write that, I can say that under the conclusion, this book is a very helpful for the B.Ed students as well as those students who wants to come in the teaching profession. This book is designed it was designed in a very step-by-step procedure. It is written every part of learning and teaching. Even in this book, all the learning theories are described, all the teaching styles are described, which is beneficial to become a teacher. So the contents of the book is very simple. Even the language used in this book is a very simple and understandable. It can be my view, so your view can be different. Okay, so from that way, guys, you have to conclude that you have to give your view, and from today onwards, try to start giving your view, right? Because you are going to become teacher, you are going to become principal, right? You should have knowledge of that, right, guys? Because students expect from you, right? So next is book review part we are done. Second is review of article. Okay, so he has used the article emerging trends and challenges of digital education in Indian society. This is a research paper. Okay guys, book to you know that now from where you have to take the book. You can take from the library. Okay, similarly, research paper you can take from the library, okay, from the schools, from the colleges, you can take the research papers. Okay, you can take any of the journal. In a journal, now one journal, there are many research papers are given. Okay, right? So he has used the one research paper under any of the journal. Okay, we will see. Okay, he has used the EduTrack. EduTrack is a very famous journal, guys. Okay, under the EduTracks, you will see number of research papers related with the educations. Okay, so you have to put the 3 or 4 pages, like you have 3 or 4 pages, like you have put in the reviewing a book, right? EduTrack first, second, third. ये देखो research paper. Okay, he has mentioned the research paper. तो guys, you should know that. ये देखो ना सारा लिखा हुआ है. It is written. Research paper, okay, article, okay. अब ये it has started review of a research article, research paper article, how you have to review. So you have to talk about, introduction. For example, first of all, you have to, read all the research paper, and you should know, what the paper talks about. Okay. You have to talk about under the introduction. Then what is a digital technology? Naturally, this paper is on the, digital education in Indian society. Then what is the digital education or learning? Then importance of digital education, benefits of digital learning. So these all things you have to take from the, that research paper, but you have to write in your way. Okay. Challenges of digital education and last conclusion, right? So from that way, guys, matlab we review the book basically na, we post mortem है ना basically. So similarly you have to talk about the book, review of the book, and talk about the review of 2 research paper. Okay. So one research paper I have shown you, this is the second research paper. Similarly, this guy has taken second research paper, and here he has paste that research paper. Okay. And then he has reviewed the research article number 2. Okay. Right. So you can take this sample file from my Telegram channel. Okay. You can take the printout. Okay. First you go through the file, then you can start making. Okay. But you don't have to copy. Okay. Next is article writing. Okay. So this guy has written a one article. One article you have to write. Hana? This is the content we have seen under the syllabus, right? So this has written article health is wealth, right? So this is the article health is wealth. Okay. 3 or 4 pages ka. It includes 3 to 4 pages. Okay. Any of the article. And don't forget to refer which newspaper you have selected, which books you have selected. Okay, even the internet, even the sites, whatever from where you have taken the material, okay, of the research article. Any of research article you can write related with education, any of the research article. Okay, there are a lot of. On the teaching and learning you can write that. Okay, new education policy, even you can write that, right guys? Even I have taken many lectures of you. You can pick any of the lectures and you can write that, but you have to search on it, right? And you have to refer in the last references from where I have taken the material, because of ethics of the research, right? And last, reflections of 5 activities means 5 news. You have to select any education news from any of the newspaper and you have to mention. Okay. For example, this guy has selected, ye dekho, news 1. It has selected from he has the Hindi medium, so he has written the paper name. You have to mention the newspaper name, okay, and name of the press reporter and what that person says. Okay. And you have to put the cutting also. Okay. One side, whatever the news related with the education you find from the newspaper, you have to click that news you have to paste in your project file, and on a one side you have to write that. Okay. What you have to write? Name of the newspaper, name of the press reporter, date, and you have to mention what the news says. Okay. Right. Ye dekho 5 news hai. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 4 and 5. वो 4 लिख दो, 4 कर दो, 5 कर दो, right? So this is the end of your academic writing, right guys? Now third is left, which is a dissertation. Okay, so this is your syllabus. Okay, in a starting, Hana, I have shown you, this slide, 3 papers, internship we are discussed, and academic writing we are discussed. Now dissertation, right? So guys, in a dissertations, I have already mentioned you have to make the 3 chapters. One is introduction, one is review of related literature, and third is method and procedure, right? So first I will advise to all of you, first start making these 2 files, right? Academic writing and teacher internship file, right? Then guys, another I'll make, one big lecture, because it is a, three chapters you have to make. So, I will, tell you each and every contents of, 3 chapters. Okay, I will help you over there. So I'll make another video on the dissertation part. Okay, but in brief, you have to remember 3 chapters you have to make, right? So it includes around, 40 or 45 pages. Okay, and in these chapters you have to collect the data. These all things you have to write over there. Okay, that's why now I'm telling you it is a, big lectures in itself, right guys? So now first you start making your 2 files, right guys? So thank you so much for this lecture guys. Once again, thank you.